Maybe it's still a little early. Hang on a second. What was that, Dano? I better not shout into the... Sorry about that. I was talking to the pappy. I didn't want to shout into the mic if you guys are actually there to see this shit. Are you guys around? Yes, I think maybe we're looking... Okay, so now the audio is all fucked up. So let me get that fixed for you guys here. We need to delete... Nope. That. There we go. Delete that. I should have done this before I started the damn thing. Sorry, my brain's not really all there. I've been working a lot. I've been working a lot, so my brain's not quite there. What do you think? You got audio seems kind of okay. Oh man, everything's all muted over here, so I can't even. There we go. How about that? Oh yeah, that looks good. All right, I see some lip syncing going on, so that's good. Howba. So yeah, let's get some Mortal Kombat going, huh? Thanks very much for hanging out, guys. Liquid, Monica, as you were saying, yeah, I'm a fan of Eris. I like the guy a lot. I think he's great. Even though he's older, and not older, but even though he's grown bigger on Twitch, I don't care about the older. He's my age, so he's not even older. But fucking, why did I say older? I think I meant to say, even though he's got a shit ton more dudes than he used to, I don't know, I enjoy his content. I think the absolute best. Man, I fucked up. I did the wrong thing. I need NetherRealm Studios when I need it. So even though his absolute best that I feel that he was ever at was Donkey Kong Country playthrough. Oh my god, that stuff was amazingly good. He is hilarious trying to play those games because he is not natively good at that type of stuff. He's not that good, but he gets through it and he enjoys it and it shows. And that is what's really good about it. I like that a lot. So if you ever wonder like what I really like, you know, Eris in his prime is when he is playing something like that. He's great at Tekken, so, you know, it's cool to watch that. But, yeah, for me, his main squeeze is his Donkey Kong Country runs. Those were fantastic. They were cool. He got good, and he could get through it, and he's funny the whole time. It's even when he's just, like, completely getting fucked over something, he's still at it, and it's hilarious. It's good times. I love that one a lot. In any case, Noob, Simon, Erron, Black, and question mark. So this is going to be the rebroadcast of some of this shit that I missed. This is the podcast. Actually, is this the broadcast or is this the... Okay, let's get the actual broadcast here. There we go. Perfect. Hopefully this shit isn't too loud for you guys. I do apologize if it be you. There we go. We'll do the little shitty intro and everything. Oh, no. There we are. Alright. Mortal Kombat. This should be pretty good. I'm looking forward to Noob, and I heard Kollector actually looks really cool too, so we'll get that going too.
The Combat Cast starts now.
Alright. Yeah, then beta's ended and everything too, so, you know, there's just not a whole lot going on in terms of this stuff.
All right, everybody, welcome.
Oh, shit!
It is a Friday. We're here a little later
What
than
happened
usual.
to his weird hat? Oh my
We have
god,
an
he's got a
awesome
normal combo
cast
breaker
for you
hat?
today. We'll be showing you, like last time, 3 characters today. I'm pretty excited. Let's go to
That
the
surprised
couch.
me. He
Here we
looks
go.
way different.
As we
Did he
usually do,
lose
let's introduce
weight?
ourselves,
What the
starting
fuck?
here.
Steve.
Why does he look like he lost weight?
Is
Is he stressing over Mortal Kombat release?
He's always been very proud of that.
I actually know that's not true because
Damn, this
I've
guy's always
actually
got his
driven with him,
legs
and
crossed,
it's
this dude.
not
What
fast.
is up with that?
Oh,
Crossing the legs.
You know what else we got behind?
Oh,
he's been away.
man.
He's been away for 2 different streams. The beta
How do you
stream and
even
the stream before that.
fucking-
He is now back. He
Oh,
was sick this week, but he came
yeah,
in
I'm not
on
doing that
Friday.
again. Jesus
Still
Christ.
not feeling great.
That was
Behind
a
the power station,
show
we
of
have my good
acrobatic
friend and
strength
all of
that
our
I
good
clearly
friend,
don't
Mr. Matt
possess.
Burke.
What's going on? I feel great. I got a cough drop. I'm ready to do this and not cough. That's enough
Burke.
stream.
Was this guy back or something?
gonna be great.
He was gone before, wasn't he?
Burke's pretty excited to be here, obviously.
This is a very exciting
Let me
stream.
get this
It is.
restarted
We've
here.
actually been
Yeah,
pretty
fuck
hyped
it.
about this stream all day. Actually, like
There you
the next series of streams.
We're
is,
not that
we're-
far
we're
away from
getting
this.
close
I
to
really
launch.
hurt my balls, by the way.
We usually
They're
do how many
actually
days it
feeling
was
kinda
back in the
bad.
old days, but
I think I'm gonna
get
just
the cat out.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna
on
read
radio
some stuff and you
silence
think
for a
about
bit
what
while
we're
that
doing,
kind of
okay?
passes.
So we just want to just give everybody a statement really quickly. So we've seen everybody's concerns about the variation system in Mortal Kombat 11, and we just want everyone to know that we will be adding more variations for competitive play for each character throughout the lifetime of this game. And the variations that you saw in the beta are not the ones that are shipping with the game.
Did you hear that?
The competitive modes.
Yes, competitive modes, yes.
There will be several presets that you can choose from, but
Right.
the tournament ones are not the ones you saw in the beta.
Absolutely.
Oh,
we're
really?
also exploring the option for custom variations in ranked and tournament play in the future. So at launch, those who do want to play with completely customized variations will be able to do so in player matches.
Yes.
A couple other things just to kind of clear up any sort of confusion about things. I wrote this down. I wanted to make sure I got everything right.
Write that down.
Thank you so much. Bullet point 1. Gameplay affecting augments are disabled in player matches and all other online modes. Players are free to fully customize their variations, abilities in player matches, but they cannot change their character's gameplay in any other ways.
Correct.
So, characters and gear do not have stats in Mortal Kombat 11.
No.
It's different
So
than
not
our
like
previous
Injustice.
games.
Correct. No stats.
No stats. Finally,
are
player match functions just like ranked match, but with custom variations. Matchmaking will, though, still be based on player skill.
Yep.
So that's our statement for today. We'll definitely have more information on that in the
Wow,
future.
so you get
Definitely hope we clear some things
two
up.
be clear,
preset
The
variations?
day you get it, there'll be 2 variations to choose from.
2 variations.
Cool. Awesome. So
You
know,
get
we
2
should start this out
variations
big.
for competitive
Big,
play,
big.
and they
How
are
big?
locked.
I think we should just
And
we
later
said from Power
on, they
Station,
will
just
release
roll a
more
trailer.
versions to
We're
choose
just
from.
gonna do it.
Wow,
We're just gonna
that's
do it.
crazy.
Do it.
What's up, something nasty? Yeah, I totally missed the stream a few days ago. Fucking, I've been working way too much. I haven't seen this guy yet, although I heard people are really into him.
Tarkata must pay tribute.
We pay with blood, not gold.
Shao Kahn demands both.
Hey, what's up with his arm? It's a Goro? It's a skinny Goro? I like this tune. Whoa. Oh, his arms are actually holding up his backpack. Man, what a strange looking character. Kind of neat. What was that? I'm not really understanding a lot of what this guy's doing. He looks nice. He looks nice. Yeah, he's really well animated and he looks kind of cool, but I don't really get what a lot of his moves are doing. Is that command grab there? It's got a strange projectile. What the fuck? Damn, an anti-air? Whatever that weird Simon Belmont whip is. Weird. He looks pretty good. Well, that was a low. Damn! He's got a bola. He's got a little bit of Ermac there. Ooh. Well, here's the good stuff. Oh, shit. Damn! Oh, fuck! You can see him in the background? Oh, man. Oh, here you go. Do the Fatal Bro.
Fatality. Kollector
Did you actually see how he like was looking at pieces that he was pulling off?
Back it up.
And
Say your Buddhist prayers.
damn, he's got all the money, though. This guy's got all the money. Hey, thanks for that follow, man, Mr. Nasty. Appreciate
There
it.
we are.
Did you see how he ripped? He opened
that
up.
is
He would look.
Kollector, a brand new.
He would look at a
Ready,
piece
hit,
that he just
last
ripped
game
off
call.
and like, is this worth
First
anything? And then
time
throw it
seeing
away.
a Mortal Kombat
And he
game.
takes the head
You've
and puts
seen
it in
some
his
of the
backpack.
story
That
trailers we had.
he's a
You
treasure
saw those
goblin.
scenes, but that
He's a
is the
treasure
character
goblin.
right
That's
there,
fucking awesome.
Kollector.
I like that.
Steve.
He's like he's hoarding the
Talk about
money.
how he-
Oh
What do you
man.
want to start with?
Let's talk about his lore because this is a brand new edition.
Okay.
And
That's
he
kind of
works-
cool.
he is
All right,
from,
I like it.
6
He's
on
like,
base
and
called
he's
the
looking at
Nagnata,
stuff like, I can.
and
Is this worth
he
something
is
on the
new
market?
to the game and
The
new to
organs
us, the viewer,
donations?
but he's actually an older character
I like
in terms
it.
of lore.
Pretty cool.
He's an old
Look at it.
time
He's
Shao
holding
Kahn
all the
guy.
cash. Like this is
He
fucking
was
my
a
money
long part
now.
of Shao Kahn's regime back in the day, and
Like,
his
what's funny
job
because
was
it's
to
like
be
you don't think of
literally
the
the
underworld or the other
Nagnata,
world, and
they
you don't
don't
think
use
like
typical,
currency,
like,
right?
names.
You don't
They're
think
actually
money's
their
that important when
vocation.
you're
Their name
dead
is how
or you
kind of
died
loyal
and
to
now
the
you're
job
in
they
this
are.
revenant
And
world or
he
whatever
was
it
the
is.
tribute
You
collector.
wouldn't
He would
think
go from
that
village
money
to
would
village,
matter, but
and
apparently
you have to pay tribute.
the
essentially like a
reach
tax
of the
man, or a mafia
finances
enforcer
goes beyond.
for Shao Kahn. And
You
if
know,
wanna
you
see
got
how
a
he connects to the present day
particular,
in the Kotal Kahn
perhaps
regime, you gotta
maybe
play
a
story
group
mode,
of
but
individuals who may
that's
be,
kind of his
I
backstory.
don't know,
He's
focused
a very
on
greedy
acquiring,
guy. A lot
perhaps
of
financial
Shao
wealth,
Kahn minions are
even
like
in the
people that he
other world. I'm
created
just
or people
saying,
he
you know,
enslaved.
suggestions.
This dude's
That's
all
all
in.
I'm
Like
saying.
you can see in his intros and all that, he's
That's pretty cool,
gleefully
though. I like him. He looks
about
really
his
good.
job.
And he's got some cool little trinkets in there too.
Yes, that
I couldn't
shines
figure
in
out a lot of
gameplay
his moves
is-
though. They looked like he was
Are we going
throwing.
too fast?
He
Well,
like
I know
would
when you talk
lob
about-
things and
we have
stuff.
to
Man,
call that
I'm
was a
still
siege
tripping
war
over what
minute.
they said
Oh,
about the tournament thing. Like
That doesn't get
two
any-
variations per
It was
person
actually-
in
that was
tournament
like a minute
mode.
too. Finally,
It
we're
may
usually
have even been longer.
That's
We do
pretty
a lot of
crazy,
scenes
and they're
more
going to
30 seconds.
release
Really nice.
more
round up.
versions
Yeah, so he is all
as
in
the
on
game
what he
goes
does,
on.
and there are
So,
like, as you get the game, you're gonna see some of
Eventually,
these
you'll
trinkets and
have
things
like
more.
And
characters
that's exactly what he does in his gameplay. He collects swords
that have the other
maces,
skills, I guess,
artifacts,
and you can use
magic
them as
spells.
presets
So
in like
you
tournament
can
mode or
see,
whatever they call it.
He actually has this little backpack that two of his arms hold, and he can pull out pretty much
That's so
anything our designer art
trippy.
team could
We've
think
been
of
wondering
and
what
pull
they were
out
going
of
to do
it.
about that.
And he doesn't have just 4 arms. He has 6.
Centrion's going to be. Oh, that's
Yeah, 'cause
right.
you
I
see
forgot
the-
about
we'll show you in
her.
a second,
She
the
looks
backpack
really
he's
weird,
holding
though,
is being
doesn't she? She
clutched
doesn't look
very
like she belongs to
close to
the.
themselves.
She looks like an
Yeah,
Injustice
yeah.
character.
Little
You know what I
T-Rex
mean?
arms.
So
Like
awesome.
she has
so
all
just
these
archetype-wise
superpower
for characters
moves,
would be
right? Like I don't
like,
know.
you look
It
at
just
play
looks
to
like a
play. What kind of player
superhero.
plays them?
This is a tough
She
one.
doesn't look like
This is a
she's
tough
from
one.
Mortal
when I was
Kombat.
learning to play him for the stream,
It looked
I couldn't
fine.
nail it down
Her
myself.
fatal was
He's
awkward,
so
though. It was
eclectic,
like-
so interesting. He's
I don't know.
he
Let
has
me
a little bit
step
of
on
everything.
him
I
and then grow
realized
bigger and then orbital
really
strike this
shines
one
his
person. Yeah, I don't know. It
personality.
looked
He is a
very odd,
collection
but
of
I
different
don't know.
archetypes.
She seemed
like
cool,
he
I
got
guess.
some zoning,
seemed like
some
high
counter
zoning or something.
really good mid range, good mix ups.
It looked kind of like an Just Ass, though, right?
He has
He's
some
like an
trap
Just
type
Ass
moves.
character. I'm not
Yeah,
quite sure.
he really does have
who?
like.
What
Because he
happened
has
to
so many
that
different
Native
little weapons and
American that
artifacts,
used to
there's a
from
little
Super
bit of everything.
Friends that used to
Yeah,
get
so
real
we
big?
talk about like the
Forgot what his
Master of
name
None
was.
type situation.
Yeah.
Like,
Kinda reminded
he has
me of
a lot
that.
of things he can do well.
He has
Why
a
didn't he get
big
into the
umbrella,
game?
like a big toolkit.
Awesome. I think
We
should
don't
go
even
into
have
it.
that guy.
Yeah,
do
let's
we?
go straight into it. So one of the really
Her
neat
second
things
fatality?
We'll turn him around.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've only
It's a
seen the
little
first,
backpack.
where she
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
big
yeah.
and
So
barfs out
just,
on
like,
laser
clutching
blasts.
it
I didn't
super
see the
close
other
to
one.
him, yeah.
So he uses
You got a
his
link? We'll
arms
check it out
and
after this,
his
if- unless
weird
this
little
shows
legs
it.
in all of
I don't
his
think it
normal
would,
legs.
right?
I'm sorry, but
His
they
legs
are.
seem to be normal size.
No, but like
I hear
the
we
way
get
his knees are,
Noob
his little
and Erron
feet.
Black. I love Noob.
Like you can see here, he's literally throwing
Baraka and
different
Noob.
stuff from
Those are
his
the two
backpack.
characters I really wanted, and
And I
I
love
got
how,
them.
like,
So
cool
like, this
all
is
the
gonna have to be my
Yes,
game.
Like,
it's
it's
so
so
cool how they work together.
What do you mean crap, Tula? Jesus Christ.
He
Don't
has a
worry
lot
about
of
this
two-player
Tula fellow
animations
over
with,
here,
like,
Mr.
grapple
Nasty.
moves.
He doesn't know good video games.
Yeah.
He's just a Tekken player.
So he's almost
okay?
like
He
a
just
hybrid
plays Tekken.
grappler
He
in
doesn't
a
know
weird
about
way.
the good stuff. He doesn't have any dragon
two-player
tattoos. It
animations
rubbed
because
off
the
a
other
long
player
time ago. You know?
Can't do anything about it.
Fuck
I love
that
this
guy.
one because of the weird way he gets down on his knees like that. Yeah.
He definitely has a very interesting fight style.
Yeah,
Something we
it's-
haven't really used before.
It's not like a traditional martial art at all.
Hey, does he kind of look like Scarecrow a little bit
Yeah, it's like this is a sweet
from Injustice 2? I actually thought
his
Scarecrow
hop
was really
attack.
good.
So you can
he
see
looked
it's this
cool.
mix of weapons and magic.
He's got kind of a moveset like that, doesn't he?
He is a very unusual character, which I think is neat.
You know, I kind of take it back. He does have some even stranger
What should we
moves.
start with?
Maybe
let's-
he's not even like
Let's
that.
start with base specials. So the first one is you can see the little mace he has attached to a chain. He has this really long range.
I like that.
projectile move.
I like how he
charge
holds
this
it
up.
near his junk too. He really holds it down there by the gonads. He's grabbing his crotch when he uses that thing. It's like Michael Jacksoning that
Yeah,
ball
right.
out on the string.
Beauty can happen anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Continue.
So he
Jake.
can actually cancel out of
Not
it, which
Jake,
is
is it?
another thing he
It's
can
Mortal
do. He has a couple
Kombat, man.
moves
It's
that he can
NRS.
cancel.
It's
And
like an
if he
inherent
fully
level
charges
of
it,
that. Look at that. He's constantly
old
reaching
crushing
for the
blow.
groin
And
region
it's
when
gonna
he's
take
doing
about a second
stuff.
to fully charge that.
That guy knows what's up.
Right, you're vulnerable the entire time, which is why the cancel's pretty decent.
And it's fun for me to hear that crushing blow situation because as we play more and more, we're all sharking for crushing blows more, and like that's cool to know. Yeah.
All right, so another move he has is this move, which is actually a projectile absorb. I
Don't
picked
you just
that.
hate it when you're trying to
Probably
show
wasn't wise,
someone
'cause he doesn't
something
have a
you
normal
can't get the timing
projectile, so I gotta wait.
down?
You got this, Steve.
I totally am this. This is so bad because we're heating up his arms. All right, here we go.
I have done this so
he
many
absorbs the
times
projectile,
on
and the neat
stream.
thing here is
I'm trying to
he
show you guys
amplifies it.
something and I
Okay,
keep
this is
fucking up
serious.
the timing.
If he amplifies it,
It's so funny.
Ooh, you got
he
it.
gets this orb that he can follow behind.
That doesn't
And he
last
can use
very
that to
long,
force
though.
them to back or to block. And he can use that
Just
in
forcing
setups.
movement, yeah.
Exactly, right. So you're trying to zone him, and then he actually flips it back, stops your zoning, and then zones you.
I like his hood.
Another move he has is
Even
this
collects your
charge.
projectiles.
I did not think of that, but that is super clever. This is like his combo ender. You're going to end a lot of your juggles with it. You can amplify it
Man,
to do
he's
it.
got a lot of range, right? His arms
And
are
finally, he has this bola attack, which he tosses this. If you amplify it, he's
That's
gonna get a
sick.
capture station
It
with
just
the
keeps
combo.
going.
And he can also hold this like his mace,
Oh, wow.
and he can actually cancel it if he wants.
Can
He
you
cancel
move?
forward
No, you can't move, though.
or just out of it. It's pretty good. It's a little bit on the slow side, but obviously that's one of his main combo starters. So that's kind of his base moves. It's a lot of, I actually say farther than mid-range,
Holds it
and a
by
lot of
his
stuff
balls
that's
and lets it rip.
not your typical move.
The gear on these characters
Cancels,
will be
absorbing
insane.
moves.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
pretty
Although
neat with
it's,
that. So let's
I
go
guess
over
it's
some of
good
the
that they
loadouts.
don't have
See what
stats.
you got.
The first thing I gave him is up mace.
It's kind of
which
weird
acts
though, right?
Similar to the straight mace,
Player
but it goes up. which is why I
player
call it up
matches.
mace.
Great.
The same.
You can
the
have
same
different
rules apply.
looking
He can charge
gear,
it, cancel
but
it,
I
and you
guess
can
it doesn't
visually
have
looks
any
really
stats or
similar.
So
nothing.
then you don't
So
know
you
if
just,
he's going to do the up or the straight. It's a little mind.
I guess it's
Exactly,
just for
which
design.
adds to the
But you can then
cancel
you can
bolt,
have
so they don't
different
know.
skills of your
It does
choosing.
not. Another
And
move
then
I
for
added
like
is a
ranked stuff,
command
you
grab.
don't get any of that. Although you get to see the gear in rank, though, it just doesn't have any effect. Well, why would it
cannot,
have any effect?
But it does
to
have a
begin with,
crushing
though?
blow, and that
That's
is
so strange.
whatever
I guess there's
requires
just
you
no
to give it
skills
for
at all, even
punishing
for
a
single
roll. So a
player.
wake up roll is invincible.
Because I thought
except
people
against
liked
throws.
that for like tower stuff, you know, getting
So,
gear with skills
if
and
you
shit
read
on
throw-
or something.
Or sorry, wake up roll. You do crushing blow into a pop up.
It's funny when I first read some of the things where it's like you had to punish wake up roll. I was like, well, that's not going to happen.
Damn,
very
I like
often.
how he
The
kinda
more we
runs out
play
of
and
air.
The more we roll,
Yep.
I'm like, nope, that's going to happen a lot because
Yeah.
it's such a great corner maneuver.
Yep.
Like different movesets.
The other thing I
Yeah,
gave
it sounds
him
like the moveset
is,
thing changes.
Oh, a teleport.
But it's not associated with
This is
gear.
super
Gear is
fast,
just for the
has
look,
really
I
good
guess.
recovery.
Because even for
And
player,
this is
even
a
for
great
player
addition
matches,
for
it looks like you
mobility,
can't
obviously.
change
So,
the stats,
you know,
only
if you
the
were playing
look
a
of your
matchup
character.
Where
But
you're
does that
getting
mean in
zoned
single
out and
player
the absorb
everything
is
has
too slow to get
stats?
out, or he's getting overwhelmed? You know, you can use.
Because
the
you know, I
teleport
think
to
a lot
do
of people
You can
that
also
play
use it for,
offline,
like,
I think they
setups.
really like the
And he
stats
has different
stuff.
variations of the teleport,
Right.
right? So you can get behind him.
It's kind of like a sense of progression, you know.
Exactly.
You get a hat that's plus
And
5.
it's
I
super,
mean, you know, you get
super
excited.
fast. It's like the old school.
And you
laser
get
teleport.
you get some good RNG.
Let's go into his fatal blow before.
We showing the throws yet?
I think so.
Let's just do it just in case.
We did that. Okay. We do back throw as well? We did. But still, throws are cool.
Throws are cool. 2 players. Tyler's in.
My vote for our most brutal.
This is pretty sick. Look at
It
that.
is really nice.
Damn. 4 dagger. Oh god.
I
I
love
love how you
Jack's
can see him and
face
he's all like,
How
yeah, I'm
he's
gonna cut
smiling
that
and
bitch.
That's good.
Jack's okay.
That's really good. That's
Jack's
a really
fine.
well done EX ray. I
All right,
like
so
it.
let's go over one more loadout.
All right.
And I made this a zoning loadout.
Okay. Again, because he can do everything.
Right. So the
Guy
first
might
one
be
I would
pretty good.
use. you
He
have
seems
teleport,
like
and
he's
you
got
get
a
in,
lot
and
of,
you start doing command grab mix-ups. This one,
Range
quick,
stuff. So maybe he's really good for.
Look at
Oh my
the
god.
gilded stuff he has collected
Damn.
over time.
yes.
Conan
he
the
has some
Barbarian.
really cool
Look at
gear.
this guy.
Really, the maces
Look
are
at
the
all that
coolest. He's
gold.
got like One is literally like a brain. Like
Damn,
this-
he seriously
Like
holds
a
that near his crotch
small
like all the
skeleton
time.
Or something like
Yeah,
that?
that's
Even
that's
in
the
his
one that
idle
I-
animations, he's like,
one
let me
that's
just wallow
covered.
this
It's
down
full of
here.
eyeballs. You can, the art team, because he's
Got one big
anything
ball.
from Outworld, you can see they were like, "What about a brain on a chain?" And they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
I love the,
absolutely, that makes sense."
But that brain needs to have
Tarkaton
space.
that's
Yeah.
popping a squad over here. Apparently, this
so
somebody
the first thing I gave him
said
was a projectile. He can do it in
this-
the air
this-
or the ground. And it'll
this
do
guy
damage and
replaces
actually
the old
flames
lady in Mortal Kombat 10 in that stage. Do you remember that? There was like an old lady in the background that you grab and throw at a guy.
Magic, right?
And there
And the
was a
recovery's pretty good, and
brutality
he can be
that
close to
caused
medium
her to
or
like
far.
go crazy and punch the guy on the ground.
He's I love that he's just
kinda
still
cool.
getting pumped,
don't
even though
care.
he's on
He doesn't
fire. That's MK.
I guess that guy
look at the
replaces
backpack.
the old
Oh.
lady. That's kind of cool though. I like it.
Moving on.
Hopefully he's got
You can see
it.
it's got a skull on it. It's pretty metal.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool backpacks too.
So then I gave him a chakram. This replaces his bola, and it is significantly
Damn,
faster.
chakra.
The trade-off is he cannot
It's
charge it anymore.
Xena
cancel out
Warrior
of it.
Princess. Look at
But
that.
this is awesome because the meter burn puts him in a capture state. And this has to be one of the fastest projectiles that does a capture state
Oh, yeah.
that's ever been in an
I
MK.
mean, they're there for a while. They're caught for just about a minute. You can dash up and get them.
Yeah, like a really common scenario is he'll do it from literally full screen, and if a projectile trades, he still has time to go in and get a combo. It's
Wow,
awesome.
that's
So you're not
curious.
going to have like the meta game of canceling it and charging it, but it's just straight up, you can't go wrong. If you're willing to
Wow,
commit to
really?
amplified,
You know, they're
it's an
predicting that
awesome
projectiles
combo
are going to be very buff.
and
in
it
this
actually has
one.
a crushing blow, and its
And
requirement
if your
is
character
tied
doesn't
into
have
the
like
move.
an
So
easy way
if they
around
are
it,
on
you're going
fire,
to have a hard time.
and he does the chakram, you get that crushing blow, which gets a pop-up. So his projectile, without amplifying it, if it's a crushing blow, gets a big pop-up into a combo.
That's great.
Jeez.
Cool. Is that basically it for this?
What did he
That is
say that
basically
green
the
stuff
Kollector.
did?
He is a...
And granted, there is
Yeah, the
more
story
to the
mode. I'm
collection,
down.
but
I'm
we have
definitely
so
down
much
for the
we gotta
story
go
mode.
through
I liked it
today
in the
that I
last
wanna
one and
just
in
kinda
9. I
touch
thought
on
they
it
did a good
and
job in
keep
both of
moving
those.
forward.
Right.
Although I didn't like the
we-
last one's
we are
story,
saving
like
a lot of the
exactly
other
because it
sort
was
of
a bunch of new
costume
kids
pieces
and stuff.
gear
I didn't really
for player
care about the
expression, 'cause we
characters,
have got-
but
I mean, I've seen so
it's a
much
good
of it,
idea.
and
I like
there's
the
some
story
stuff-
mode.
there's
It's
some
like a
really
one-time
surprising
run through.
stuff.
Yeah, that
We
shit's
went
fun.
Really deep. with
Then
a
I
lot of
just
the
go
stuff we're
online
doing.
and try and do
We
fatals all
definitely have
day.
3
That's
characters to show.
really
Wanna
all
give you
I
guys-
do with Mortal
the trailer,
Kombat.
wanna give you a little taste
This is
of
one
what
of
the
those fighting
collector's
games
was.
that I don't really
Also, I
want to
just
get
love
that.
the little flavor
like,
text that
you
we
know,
have for the names of
I
the
want to get good at it, and I want to try
Soul
and
of
play it and
Moloch
get better
or
at it.
stuff
But
like
you
that.
know,
Like,
I'm
oh,
not so
absolutely.
up my own ass
yeah, of
about
course he
you know
collected that.
really being that
What we
good.
got next?
I'll still
we're
be
gonna
an
talk about
asshole.
something real
and play
quick.
it.
Oh, we got something.
It's pretty
I
fun.
got some
It's
more-
not a game I want to take
Are you
that
serious?
seriously. Not like
Mr. Bullet
Tekken or
Points
something
today.
where you really gotta
we do
fucking know
have
everything.
so the collective is a thing we've been doing for quite a while with art pieces from.
It does
fans.
dot damage. Oh, okay,
This is
cool.
great.
So
That
the
was
damage
the
over
plan.
time.
Thank you.
There's a lot of
Figured out right before the
like
stream. We're
laying
real excited
shit
about
on
it.
the floor
So we've been doing the
moves.
collective for we started.
But I guess they
in-
work
in
out pretty
KX,
good.
think.
I mean, the
And we
characters
have some new
created around it,
ambassadors
so
that are coming online. I want to show that picture real quick, Matt. Awesome. So we got some artists, some cosplayers. Just Yeliz, I actually was a member of our collective from MKX. She was in one of the cosplayers who was in the game actually, where we put all those pictures up.
Who are these people?
So we have some new MK ambassadors coming. We want you to keep them coming to hashtag MK Collective. Keep that stuff coming. We love seeing your stuff. These are the new ambassadors. Please check the Mortal Kombat website out for a lot of their artwork.
why is Carlos just Carlos? Like you
Congratulations
see
to
all
new
these
ambassadors.
people doing
We're
weird
excited to
shit.
see what you have planned.
There's
I do wanna
always
say this.
Kunk down there, and then
you saw
there's
this.
Carlos.
Maybe you saw
Like,
you
why
guys-
is Carlos
I
just
do.
looking
I'm
at
gonna
the
say it.
camera, and then all this other weird Mortal
I'm gonna cut a
Kombat
promo.
shit?
Yeah.
Shoot.
It's neither of those.
That was
things.
really strange.
It's
What's
actually
up,
just-
Super
just something
Tryhard?
else.
1, 2,
So the
3.
guy down who works here.
How's
who,
it going,
does
man?
some
You getting
3D
hyped for some Mortal
printing. You saw
Kombat?
this. He
Not have that
created
far
a
away,
Baraka
man. It's only like a
3D
3
print
weeks or
bust. It
something.
is
22nd or something.
fantastic.
Is it even?
So even
3
people
weeks?
here in this studio are
That shit's
doing things for
crazy.
the collective, and we are going to show that bust off hopefully next week. Trying to get Vince to come on to explain the process because it's that cool.
I saw it, and
I look forward to watching you more. You're really cool. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for saying that,
It's
Mr.
awesome.
Nasty.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Buying those two.
I play
so
a
we'll
lot
have to
of
show you guys that next
everything.
week.
I
It's
play
really
a lot
cool.
of shit. Like right now, I'm trying to get through
he's a very talented
Sekiro.
artist.
I got
It's
hooked on
really cool.
Division
Right.
2.
And then
If you
I saw it
guys
was
plays that at
it
all,
looks like something you.
I never played a looter shooter, but holy fuck.
It was.
Yeah, you'll change
Yeah,
your tone
he used
soon.
it
Yeah,
for-
you'll
he
be
used it
around
for
here a
months.
while. You'll start telling
And
me to
he's
go
like,
fuck
"You
myself
have
like
the first
everybody
try
else.
taking
But
this
right
over.
now, we're in the honeymoon phase where you
My
think I'm
first
the
try
coolest
Baraka will be
motherfucker on
good.
Twitch.
Yeah.
I like
So-
that, and I
so we'll try to show you
appreciate
guys
it.
that next week.
And it's
super
okay.
awesome.
You can
Thank
tell me to go
everybody
fuck
for
myself yourself later.
creating
But right
collecting.
now, feel
Keep
fully
doing that.
free
We'll
to
keep
S my
retweeting
D.
it.
I'll happily, and I will
7
happily
years
S yours as
awesome
well.
legacy with this game to do
But
for
eventually,
hardcore
we
and it's
will
cool that
devolve
everybody's
into telling each other
doing
to
some
go
of the
fuck
most-
ourselves,
this game
which
has
is
some of the most
totally
amazing
fine.
cosplay
I allow that in
slash
chat. I'm
art
not
that
too.
I've
I'm
seen
not
in
worried
video
about
games
any of
ever.
that. So
I
feel
love
free.
some of the really cartoony.
But yeah, right now it's just
Yeah.
S each other's D.
Well, like,
You know, I'm down for
I
that.
love it. I just have
There was one for MK.
But yeah, I play
where
all
they
sorts
had-
of
where
shit.
they
I'm
did
looking
the
forward
fight
to this.
screen,
It'll be
all the
fun.
different games
I
as
I
cartoons.
started
Yep.
streaming
taking a game that is
like
like
5
this
years
and
ago
making
when the
it
PS4 came
It's
out,
fun,
and I
right?
started playing
So anyway,
fighting
I love
games
the cosplay.
along the
There's
same
an
time.
amazing
So
Scarlet that I just
trying to
retweeted, like,
actually get
today.
good
That's
at fighting
super
games,
cool.
like actually trying to learn how to play them.
I've
I've only been doing that in the last 5
I'm
years, so
beyond
you know,
hyped for
Mortal
that.
Kombat
So we're
10's the
very
last
excited
time
for
I
that
actually
stuff.
really
I know
tackled
you guys are very
that.
excited for something
Don't
else.
tell me to go fuck
So
myself,
we-
you bitch. No, go
at
fuck
C2E2,
yourself.
we were the first two.
I'm not rude.
Of course, we're gonna be the first one.
You're
rude.
rude.
Generally.
Although Liquid does have a
what?
point. I think I did tell him to
So
go fuck
what's- we
himself
got a
first, so
picture
it's
there,
only fair that
Power
he
Station
rebuttals.
Yay.
There we are. Noob Saibot, I know
Nice.
you guys
This
have
is
been
what
waiting
I
to
was
see
looking for. I want to
more
see
in
this.
depth on how he plays. We did show a trailer
Man,
which got a
look
really
at
good
the
reaction.
noob in the back. The shadow noob. Man,
If
that's
you
a
guys ever
great
have a
look.
chance to go to a,
I don't know if I like
one
the
those
look
events
of
where,
Mr. Noob
you know,
himself.
Really,
but-
any game, but like, please come to our game stuff. When you get to
Ain't no
see
bonding.
the first time of that, and
No
hear the
husbanding
crowd
in,
around it,
chat
there's
right now.
something like Noob
Mortal
Saibot
Kombat
getting
time.
shown was just like,
Yeah.
in my career here at NetherRealm, one of my
Man,
favorite
doesn't this
things
guy
was
look
hearing
weird?
the-
The dude way on the
being
side there.
back and
He
how
doesn't
side
look
roll
like
works.
normal
So,
with
Steve,
his
you've been
normal
playing a little
hat.
Noob
He's
Saibot.
got
We had some
combo
matches today,
breaker hat
actually.
on,
Tell me,
and he
tell
got
me
like a
next.
haircut or
Well,
some
Noob
shit.
Saibot is one of the game's premier zoners, I would say. Very reminiscent
Damn,
of
you guys
MK11.
are
We didn't
welcoming
wanna
new
rewrite
people to the
real
chat.
one.
Hey,
I would say
stop
if
hugging
you
each
like them
other,
in
okay?
MK9, I think
You
you're
can
gonna be
S
very,
my
very
D,
happy
but you can't S
with
each other's
Even
D.
better now.
I'm the
Yeah,
streamer.
exactly.
here.
With some really,
I'm
really
the one
cool
producing-
moves and a
excuse
really
me, I'm the
cool
one
new
stealing
weapon that I
content
think has
from
added
other
a lot to his
streams.
gameplay and aesthetically is just awesome.
You guys can't be hugging each
I
other.
wanna
You're supposed to hug
give you
me.
props again
I'm
to
the
the
one
team.
stealing the other stream's content and restreaming it. I'm the
like
streamer,
what we
damn
like.
it.
In my opinion,
What's up, Broly?
his masks in this game might be some of my favorite pieces of gear in.
16-bit got his alternate variant on.
And I just,
Yes.
I love
Which one's
I don't give too
16?
much
Is that
away.
the guy
There's
who
some stuff-
always has
no,
his
that's
legs
fine.
crossed
There's
in the
some
middle?
stuff out there that
I
I was
swear to
like,
God, I just tried
you went
crossing my legs
Real
earlier and my
cool.
balls
So,
hurt.
well,
They
what's
still hurt.
cool
Like I'm
is
still in recovery
You
mode
can have
right
kind
now.
of this wraith.
I'm
like,
never
almost
trying that again.
medieval
Never
look
crossing
with,
my
like, a
legs
hood and
ever
armor,
again.
But then we have a
I
bunch
gotta
of
sit
ninja
like
stuff,
Indian
too.
pose.
So
right?
I like the new direction we took them. But if you just want like more like MK9ish, like ninja
How's
look,
it
we have a bunch
going,
of that
Brawly?
cool
Hope
stuff
you're
too,
doing
which
a good one
we
there,
may
man.
be showing soon.
I'm tired. I gotta go to work in like less than an hour or
Take a
something.
look.
But fuck it.
All right.
We got.
So
I
the main
totally
thing
missed
about
this
Noob
shit. I gotta
Saibot,
get
he
back
actually
on it.
has this handheld sickle
Yeah, no
that's
hugs.
stuck
Follow
in
the
his
damn
back.
rules. That's right. I like that attitude. Fucking
Yeah, he can
ADP.
use a
Oh
bunch of his
no.
normals.
Wait a minute. I think that's a fucking
can use it in a
Eris
lot of
sub
his
we got in
combos.
chat. Oh
One
boy.
of his big ones is his back
Fucking
three,
somebody shoot him.
which has a lot of range for a low.
Someone shoot that. Don't shoot that guy. I was
And
only
he's also
kidding.
complemented
Oh
by
God,
full
I'm
sword,
sorry.
another one. I
Don't
think
shoot the
to
guy.
me, Noob
He's new.
Saibot in, like,
I don't
the
know.
mid-range
He is an
low
Eris sub, but don't
range
shoot him,
subs. He
okay?
does not have,
Jesus
like, a long
Christ.
range overhead.
I was kidding. I was
look at,
told. I
like,
don't have a
we
lot
all
of
play
viewers.
together,
I
right?
can't
Like,
shoot
every
people.
game
All right.
you have, like,
If we
this
don't
sort of
shoot around here, we
cohesive
stab.
Statement around them.
Fucking
how you
don't
wanna play
shoot
them.
him.
Like, Baraka, I like to start with
Please
forward
don't
four.
shoot him.
Most people do.
I'm gonna wait too. Wiggle stick. Wiggle stick.
You don't know,
Noob
Brawly.
Saibot
These
is-
my
I think
mods
it's
are fucking off the.
for sure.
They just do whatever the hell they want. I mean, it's ridiculous. You can't control
Yeah, I
these
really
guys.
like the ectoplasmic like goo.
Don't
that
shoot him.
the clone
I'm trying to watch
Add
Noob.
props to you.
Shush.
Looks so good.
So his list of normal attacks is
You
not
scared
really
me
used,
there.
it's really more
I didn't
special
mean to
move
say
character.
that. I totally
He's
forgot.
got, like, I don't know,
God
7
damn
main
it.
combos.
I'm watching
Yeah,
too much
it's
Eris.
really one of the
You gotta
smaller
calm
and
it
more
down.
move sets in the game, but it's a special move that excels.
Yeah,
So
so
Man,
how do
dude
you
looks
connect
so
them?
good, doesn't he?
Yep.
Oh my
Let's go in
god.
his throws because they're pretty sick.
Oh,
One of my
Man.
favorite things I think about, you know,
it's so cool
doing
to
the
see
next
him because,
Mortal
like,
Kombat.
I'm used
One
to
of the
him
things I
being a
really like
zoner,
is when
right?
you see moves,
You digging
that were
Sekiro?
like
I
in,
like it, but
you know, the reboot, like
Uh,
Mortal Kombat, and see how they've gone.
man,
from, like,
it's a tough one.
that
I don't know
gen
how
to
I
this
feel about it.
gen
I feel
is
like it's a
always fun
Dark
to see.
Souls,
All right,
like
so
a really
special
whack
move time.
Dark Souls. You know what I
The
mean? It's
running
not even
man
close to
bash,
Dark
shadow
Souls. I
tap.
fucking.
It's pretty much exactly
I don't know,
what
man.
pretty
I have a
fast,
hard time.
picks up
I
a ton
like
of
it, but
space,
I
you
really
can
have
hit
to
people
sit
out
down
of
and
the
play
air,
it for
that's happened to
hours to really get into it. If I just
And it's
play it in
amplified, it's
bite-sized
awesome.
chunks,
love the
I don't
gesture
like it
he's
very
doing,
much.
and then the
You just
clone
don't make a
does
lot
the
of
sickle,
progress in
and
an
you can
hour's
actually see
time.
the
I just
sickle
played it for an
teleport
hour, and
back
it
to
wasn't
his
that
back.
good. It just I didn't
So
make a lot
cool.
of progress
There's a
in
neat,
that
and the way
time.
he stands over him after the.
But it's a pretty
ability
fun
is
game.
really,
It's all right. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
that's
enjoying
so
it. I
good.
just
Look at him looking down.
just
So
gotta
this
sit
actually
down
has a
and play it a
crushing
lot
blow with a
more.
pretty cool requirement.
I've been playing
It's after
Division
he's
2 a
used
lot.
10
That's
clone
been
attacks.
fucking.
So Derek, count down with
I've been having a really good time with that, and I never play a looter shooter ever. I played Destiny years
doesn't
ago, and
have
I
to
hated
just
it.
be,
I don't know why I'm playing Division 2. I don't know what got into
He
me,
has the
but
anti-Erron
I
on his
like
back.
playing it right now. It's been crazy. But I've been trying to put that aside, play Sekiro,
Nine,
get it
ready?
beat, and then I can play it some more until Mortal Kombat comes out.
And that'll trigger, again, any of the 10. It could
Man,
be
this
any
guy
of his
looks
clone
good.
special moves.
As you're
I
playing
just want
Noob,
Nightwolf. I got Raiden and
that.
Baraka.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
Baraka's my boy too. Noob and Baraka,
And then
that's all I
lastly, for
wanted.
his
I would have
base
liked to
loadout,
see
his
smoke,
teleport
but
stack. Classic
oh
teleport.
shit! I
You
didn't
can
even
amplify it
realize
so
he
you
has
can
his
get
he has this
and
old
take him on
school
the spin
up kick attack. I love that thing from 9.
I bet he's having a blast.
He is.
They used to be like all you would
So
use in
let's
the
go
corner
through
with him
some
is
of the
that
loadouts.
weird
So
up kick
teleport safe
shadow
on block.
thing.
I don't
Anti-air.
think that's true.
You're just kidding.
It wasn't even that good of an anti-air, but it was
so
really
the
good.
first loadout I wanted to make
Juggling
was a
combos. It was
classic
like the only way to
loadout.
do
It's
real damage.
Pretty much clone moves. So I gave him the low slide is back.
Nice. He's got his low slide.
I love it, dude, man. It's so much fun.
I love the little.
You know,
gestures
I
in
hope
there
you can
too. And
play
then
him
a
more
brand new
closer
move
though.
that
I
definitely
liked
fits
playing
with
him,
the
but I didn't
style
like playing
is
him as a zoner.
Actually, a dive kick clone.
Oh
where
my
the
God,
clone
a
is doing
dive
a dive
kick.
I don't know how you can get cheaper
Dive kick
of a fighting game
projectile?
move than a dive kick, which is always good. You can never go
Man,
into
that
dive
looks
kick,
really
but a dive
good,
kick
though.
where
Look how
you're
well
literally
it's
sending out
animated.
Someone else to dive kick.
I like how it
Totally.
freezes and
Yeah.
then disperses.
Well, also, it just even if you don't hit with it, changing up your jump arc.
Exactly.
is
It's
super
just
important.
how I've been using it.
He's
Like,
not really
if I think
leaving
you might do
goo
a
all
ground
over
pound
his
with
stage
dash, I'm
either. It's
jumping.
not all like
If you didn't, I
weird
just do
blood.
it.
I never knew how important it was to Noob Saibot to strike a pose.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this dude is all about poses.
Oh yeah.
Damn, he does that.
There it is.
So lastly,
This guy looks
trilogy
really
Ghost
good.
Ball.
Oh, man.
That's the
this will
no
actually
block,
drain your
right?
stamina. You can see it. He loses. It's unblockable. It is very slow startup, but it's fully unblockable, and then it'll actually take a lot of their stamina.
The slow start can actually kind of confuse you because when we played earlier today, there were times where I knew it was coming and I tried to jump, but I couldn't.
Well, it actually
I
does
just tried to,
damage.
so-
Wow, it does quite a bit of damage.
One more loadout.
Yeah, see it, Steve.
All right, so this one I based on his
Weird.
sickle, and these are brand new moves.
Clears right up, right? Yeah, the
real
weird
quick, I
dark
wanna say,
jizz on the floor just
I
goes
wanna give a
away.
shout out to Rick.
You know,
the
Noob
dude from
Saibot's
Combo
jizz
Breaker.
really
I wanted to wear this hat because
it dries up very
character's
quickly.
name.
Is this another moment of Tyler just...
It's not
Oh,
meant to
man.
stick
No, you
around,
guys
you
just
know?
randomly
It doesn't have
give me
that
a
sticky
shout-out.
factor. It
I
ain't
like
no
Rick,
sticky.
I'm wearing that.
I mean,
Yeah.
everyone
Just dries
likes
right up.
Yeah,
Bananas.
I like Rick a lot.
Real good for cleanup.
Who's like, oh, you know what? I hate Rick.
Bert,
No,
Like,
no one says
Bert, can
that.
you back me up here?
Are we gonna see like the other Fatal from this guy?
Right,
Probably
like,
not.
I mean,
he's
like,
universally regarded as one of the best tournament organizers.
I'm not trying to-
in the
I
and
world.
one of the
Like,
nicest people.
I wanted to give him, so it's okay to give him a shout
I think
out.
we only
Well,
saw
yeah,
his
I mean, it's
Fatal in
moving
like
on.
a trailer,
Non-sequitur.
right?
Right.
He
what
likes
a,
Noob.
What a frigid take.
I think it was your timing. Your timing was wrong.
I thought the timing was pretty good on it.
Well, you're the only one.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe
Moving
so.
on.
Thanks for joining me for
Combo
some
Breaker
Mortal
will be
Kombat,
great.
guys.
Yeah, we'll be excited.
Anyway, so
I'm
this
glad
is a
that-
sickle-based
oh,
variation.
shit.
The first move I gave him is Sickle Snag, which
Sickle
is
snag.
it's a combo extender and anti-air grab.
Is he
Amplify
wearing a? Is he wearing a suit or is that his skin?
Oh. Dude.
Is that a faceless, maskless noob Saibot?
So that's a really good combo starter. You can also
Or is
use
he
it for
wearing a
anti-air.
bodysuit? Is he wearing
That's
something?
the wrong move.
Spoiler alert
Yeah,
for
all right.
later.
So then I have Sickle Overhead, where he tosses in the air and it's going to drop down. This is an overhead. And remember, I was
Damn, I
talking
can't
about how
tell.
good his lows
What?
are, but he doesn't really have an
I
overhead.
have this as high quality.
You want to
right?
play a 50-50 base
Do I have
move.
this as low quality?
You can do that.
Does
And it has
that
a-
move count for your crushing blow for later?
Yes. All the clone moves should work.
All the clone moves.
Cool, I was making sure.
I actually
Why would
can't
that
tell.
one randomly
He
not
is wearing some kind of a
There's a
mask,
chance it
right?
doesn't. I don't know what I'm talking
I
about.
like the outfit,
Yeah.
but I don't. I'm not
There's
used to
also a
not
decent
seeing a
chance
hood
it
on
doesn't.
this guy.
Right now, Aaron is at his desk looking. So anyway, you can meter burn it, or sorry, amplify it.
He's
I
gonna
don't like
text me and
this
be like,
sickle.
"You might
That's a
wanna
weird
buy that."
weapon to give him. Why does he have a sickle?
So that's close, medium, and far.
Why
It
does
not
everyone have
track,
to have a
but
weapon?
It's an overhead that can hit literally from overhead. Like nothing's ever been more of an overhead.
Alright, fair enough.
And then finally, Sickle Teleport.
This is one of my favorites. of his.
Yeah,
He
I
will
think-
always throw it behind the opponent, like I'm not controlling it, and then teleport to where it is. And if you amplify it, he immediately pops them up.
That's awesome.
He said it always does?
Man, this is a real me character. I gotta get on this.
Yeah, I don't know why you're not playing him because he's super mobile, super trolly,
no.
super edgy.
Okay, no, these are all
Is he talking shit about my
Kinda
noob?
looks and dresses like he's still from the 90s.
I like this
Wow.
dude, though. He looks really good.
Is that streamer?
Is that? Yeah, it looks like he's got some sort of a mask on.
No, that was.
Man,
I,
that's so
I, I just mean he's edgy. Like,
Yeah, I'm so edgy.
Hey, have a
We need
good
to get
night there,
together and just,
Nasty.
like,
Thanks
be
for
each
stopping
other's
by,
teammates
man,
right
and
now,
for the
okay?
follow. I appreciate it.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll all play some Mortal Kombat. We'll get in on it. I bought it on PS4. If that's what you guys are down
let's
for.
go
I
into
figure
the
that's
Fatal
where
Blow
everybody's gonna
because
be,
he
right?
has an awesome one.
I'll probably buy it for
It
PC
is actually
later.
a
You know?
tracking,
If I
super
like
quick
it, I'll
move.
just buy it for PC later, and I'll just play both. Oh shit! Damn! Damn, they really like that. They like that scene with like a thing going through the neck. Man, that is a pretty good X-ray.
So
That
awesome.
was a good
What a
X-ray.
cool character.
Yeah, I think fans
Fatally
of Noob
blown.
are going to be super excited.
There is something about it that I really love.
He's
It
not gonna
does-
throw
he
us-
does
we're
have
not
that-
gonna see a
that
Fatal, though,
classic
are we?
feel for those who played him in earlier iterations of the game, but he has his own fresh take.
Yeah, and there's a couple other new moves that you'll see when the game comes out.
That's also cool for like just lore fans. He has such a fun backstory.
That's been a theme against.
He looks really good.
across
If you
most
can make it looks like
right?
some of his
Let him
moves
feel
could
how
be
they
a little
have
bit more,
before, familiar
you know,
to previous
mid-ranged. I
But
like
bringing
the
these new takes
the
on his
idea
character
of
is great. I
Noob
think it's awesome.
being
All this
not a
stuff is
full
really
Very
range
excited. I would
character. I
say
like him being
when
something
I was
that
looking
like
at the
maybe a
list,
mid-range
when
type
I
of
saw
thing,
Noob's name when we
and it looks
decided
like he's
to
got
pick
a
Noob,
variant for that,
he was
and
the one that
that's
I
really
wanted
what I
fans
was
to
hoping
see.
to see.
Like that was the one that I knew.
Mostly because I'm so bad
really
at the
gonna
full zoning.
Noob's one of those
I'm
cool
absolutely
characters that feels
terrible
like a
at full
classic
zoning
character,
shit,
but
which
he's
you
not
think would
actually
be
in every
easy,
game.
right? You just kind of throw
Like,
your
he
projectiles
shadows
out
it, so
and
it's really
you know
cool
kind
when
of
he's
time
out.
it when they
Absolutely
jump and
fun
everything.
fodder types of
I
things.
just
A lot
I
of
have
characters
no
are really
feel
cool.
for it. I can't figure it out. I
also-
just I
We
got
spam
other characters.
Hadoukens and then I miss the
Another character-
Shoryukens
yeah, this
and
is
that's
three.
that.
This is three.
So I was
Yeah,
never
we
very
haven't
good
tried
with
for this
Noob
character.
in
No.
9,
But we're
but
going
he
to
was
show
really
this
fun to
character. Very
play. I still
excited.
thought he was great.
For the return,
I mean, have you even hinted at this character at all?
I actually put it up on the Twitch page.
Yeah, they
for the
didn't even
title
show
of
his
the stream
fatal.
for
Well,
those
that's
of you
okay.
who
They
didn't
showed the
see it.
fatal in the trailer when they
we're gonna
first
show
people
released
already
them.
know.
So
So people do already know.
But
I'd like to see his other one.
But
though.
most people.
Not most people.
Are you trying to talk right now?
How many
Erron
people? What do you think the
Black.
percentage of
Erron
people?
Black is coming back to
Now it's
Mortal
100%.
Kombat 11.
Yeah,
Yes.
he-
Now it's
Why
at-
Aaron
now it's at
Black?
100%.
Oh man! All right. Well, he
There he
looks
is.
better right away. He
Awesome.
actually
Get him
looks like a
shirts.
better
Like, this
character.
is
He's
my
got color to
stylistically
his outfit. I'm
one of my
already
favorite looking
appreciating
Because
that.
you are known to wear denim shirts.
I wear
Otherwise,
a lot-
I don't give a fuck about Erron
I would like
Black.
to wear more.
He's
You're
not
known
that
for wearing
interesting. He's just a
hats.
character.
I would say
You know
that's
who
your
I
favorite
would have loved was
character.
Stryker instead.
That's
Like,
what
if
I
we're gonna
thought
have a
of.
guy with guns, I'd rather have a policeman.
So
in
Erron
there.
Black, what do we think
That
about
shit
him?
would be
What
super
is
dope.
his
With the grenades and
I
everything.
would say Aaron Black.
Whatever.
is
I mean,
a
it's fine. He's all right. I mean, he's
character.
probably better than a lot of the new
Hybrid with
characters in the
50/50s.
last game. To be
Hybrid
honest with you,
with
but
Not
still not that much
traditional zoning, but keep away. Not he doesn't just pew 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 pew. pew
Yeah,
pew,
Red
He
Dead.
does not do that.
He definitely works
pretty
differently
much.
than he
I
did in
mean,
the last game.
Yes.
he kind of does
but
have that
he
vibe,
does have a
doesn't he,
lot
with
of
the blue
moves that
shirt?
keep you out in really interesting ways that he has to think of.
Awesome.
Cool.
I say
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's start with his throws because they're both tremendous.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna do it. I wanted to preamble.
Damn! Looney Tunes
Sorry,
Dynamite!
I forgot to
Are
do
you
it.
kidding?
That's my favorite.
Fucking
version.
Acme Dynamite?
Staggeringly good.
It is so.
His head almost falls
realistically
off.
Looney
Oh,
Tunes.
this
The
is
hat
so
flying away and touching it
stupid.
is the best
I was
thing.
gonna say sick.
Watching Kano freak
Oh
out
man.
is that he has dynamite in his hand is amazing.
He could've
That's
just
his
dropped it.
back
He
throw?
could've
That's
thrown it, but
that
no.
is
What
what?
did he do?
In the heat of battle, it's tough. That's a scramble.
That's so good. All right, do the.
Oh my god. That is a back throw? That looked
hat's
really
so
awful.
good.
This is funny. I like that. And this hat comes
When-
off. I
when I
like
saw
that
that
a
throw, I
lot.
was
That's
like,
really
okay, I
good.
love
I
this
I fully
that throw.
support Looney
So
Tunes.
personality.
Yep.
People, personality.
One of the
Alright,
things
maybe
Aaron
he looks
Black
alright. He's
is
not kinda cool
We
thing
wanted to
going
keep
on. I like
just
the
a
armor
couple of his
plate
core
on
moves,
parts
but
of
then
him, too.
reanimate and kind of redo everything, but make him kind of feel like you won't be completely lost, like he's just a totally new character, but a fresh coat of paint. So let's start with, you remember in the last game, his 2-1 string, all those big punches where he kind of punched you like 100 times. It was like his main string. We didn't bring that back exactly, but he does have a 2-1 mash string. It's pretty good. It ends in an overhead, which means at any time he can actually do a slide.
That was kind of the
just
thing,
totally
right?
messed that
Is his mix-up kind of had that potential
There
of
you
the
go.
slide or
And
the
they don't know if the
overhead
low's going to
combo
come.
thing.
Another example of that.
So they
would
brought
be
that
He has a
back.
new string back too, where he bops you. Yeah, he bops you on the head of this pistol, or he could actually, again, go into the slide.
The slide is dangerous.
Yeah, it's a unsafe 50-50, but it can come at any time, so it's pretty scary.
Yep.
He has this. This is probably his best like mid-range move. Like
it's
from this
Law's,
range. Like I would say his range is not the
banana
best in the
peel,
game,
right?
but from here he has
Or it's
this.
Law's slide attack from.
Yeah, it's such a cowboy thing to do. Like it's very.
Tekken,
I like
right?
that it's not like martial arts. Like he's
If
not.
you
doing,
could call
like,
it out,
kung
and you
fu.
could block
He's
his
kind of
punish or
walloping.
low parry.
You wouldn't expect him to do kung
Right,
fu.
it would be weird if he was doing kung fu.
All right, what do we got? Let's go through it.
And then he has a bunch of strings.
Yeah, I never really
Involving
got
pistols
into him.
that
I
are
tried
just
playing him a little bit
absolutely
in 10,
cool.
but I couldn't really figure out. I couldn't get that comfortable. He had some cool moves, and obviously Sonic Fox took
reminds me
him
of,
like
like
all the way to
Old
top
school,
tier.
like
So.
Western trick shooters.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, I really like this one. He's actually using his foot.
He kicks his own gun.
Fancy.
So then the last normal I want to
you do
show.
the
That's
high
so
one again?
strange.
No, that was a sweet. That was complete
You know, I honestly
Just
wouldn't
fan-
have pegged
just-
this
yeah,
guy to
yeah,
come
Very,
back
very
from
cool.
10.
So the last normal I wanted to
This
show
isn't a
is actually
character
directly
that I
back
thought
to
would
MK11,
return.
and I'm super glad.
Jackie Briggs,
The
I
big
figured
boot's
they'd
back.
bring her
Big
back.
boot.
I don't know. I just
And it has
figured
a
they'd
crushing
bring
blow
her
if you do
back,
it two
but
times in a row, and it's an
I didn't
overhead.
think they would do
So
Erron
naturally,
Black.
you're gonna do it.
Yeah, naturally you're gonna do it, and then they get knocked down. You walk back, you do it again.
The quote here at work is, "I'll do it again."
I'll do it again. And then you can mix up with the slide. And I don't know how the community feels, but here internally, we absolutely love the big boot.
Yeah.
And we always were happy in tournament when people playing like a patient footsies game. It's like very back and forth, very old, methodical. Then, nah, never mind, screw that. Big boot. Yeah. So let's go over his
Yeah,
special
it's
moves
true.
because they are, again, pretty
Sonic
different
could
and
literally
pretty
take
interesting.
anybody to the top tier.
So his caltrops have gone, and instead he actually has a jar of reptiles' acid.
What do you think? Is he going to dominate this
Which I
game
just
too?
love the concept.
Most
of it.
likely, right?
Off his slide, he can actually
Damn, it's
amplify
got a
it,
weird
and also throw
jizz
the
puddle,
jar.
huh?
That's cool.
And lastly,
Man, there's really
he
no
uses his
Reptile
rifle
this
in
time around.
rifle
That's so
speed. So
strange.
the idea is, he
Reptile's
pulls out the
such a
rifle
cool
and he
character. I
automatically
don't
is
know why they
walking
didn't bring him
forward, not
back.
hitting anything.
He's walking you down.
Yeah. Now from here, he can actually cancel it with block, but he actually has to put it away, so there's recovery. He can do a normal attack, or he can start shooting.
That's awesome.
And they are super fun to do. The problem is, well, I guess good for the opponent. He only has 8 shots. After that,
He's
he
gotta
actually
reload.
has to reload.
So
Is
you
there a
can't
counter?
Do that move, let off all 8 shots, and then do it again. You
Right,
actually
he has
have
to reload, and he can choose whether he wants to reload just a couple of shots, 3 shots. You can decide, and obviously there's a lot of recovery. You can cut it short and put it back.
And it remembers how many shots you have.
Yeah, and it'll remember.
Nice.
It does. This is not something where like it's on a cooldown. Like he actually has to
This
keep track
seems
in his head.
really
His opponent
weird. So the
How
meta
many
is
shots
just
he
he
has.
walks
So-
down
Yeah,
with the
and-
gun out, and you don't know
Right,
what
and
he's
it's,
going to shoot.
you can see it's very powerful and actually juggle them.
But
So
you
it's
could
a
probably
great
just get
keep away
past that
tactic,
with
but it's
like
got,
Jade's
you know, the 8
projectile move, right?
I love the fact that
Invulnerable thing.
the gunslinger mythos to me is
It's super.
always been super
What a
cool. I'm
weird
really glad we
character.
The walking them down is such an awesome touch to me.
You know, and this is also, you
And
know,
I take it that shot at when he
people
crouches
who-
and shoots, that's got to be a
there are
low.
people out there
right?
who get afraid of Zoni type things, but like
Right.
he's walking towards you.
You
he
think
has to
because of
reload.
Red
There are
Dead, really?
choices he has to make to do this.
Yeah, that's what I mean
Maybe.
by he's
But
not
was
a
it really that
traditional
popular,
zoner,
though?
Where a lot of the stuff.
And
you're
like
gonna
I
be
don't
putting
know.
these
I mean,
out
it's
and
fucking
going
Mortal
into the stance,
Kombat.
and
Like
your
who
opponent's
comes
gonna
for
have to know, like, are you
who
gonna
comes for
cancel
their
it or
Western
actually
to Mortal
commit to it?
Kombat?
How many bullets does he have?
It used to
left?
be one of the only
Is he gonna then
Captain
go into
Cold
50-50
loyalists
and
online.
He can do the slide.
Really?
You know, he's
Oh,
in a lot of
that's
trouble if
fucked
you
up.
block it. He's
Yeah,
kind
Sonic
of
Fox probably
thinking
single-handedly
zoner.
ruined
Not
everybody's
to say traditional
mains.
zoning is brain dead. I am a traditional zoner.
Which is exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
You think
So
it's
let's
gonna
go
give
over
Sonic
the
a
zone.
reverse?
Cool.
Really?
The
first time
thing
they were
I
being
gave
insanely
him
heavy
is
neutral
actually a command
focus.
grab.
Yeah, you know, he is that command grab? Damn.
He can amplify
He used
it.
to struggle with things like Street Fighter V and
That's
stuff.
really
Damn, Looney Tunes Dynamite. I
And
like
this
that.
is
That's
a
funny.
actual command grab. It's not a hit. He can actually. He has
That's
tick
super
throws.
cool. Yeah, he seemed to struggle with
Like, this
like
one's
Street
great.
Fighter V stuff. and-
So off of one of his main mid-range moves. he can
I get. I
actually
mean, he
tick
did
throw
good
you.
in some other shit, but
If the opponent's trying to mash out of it.
yeah, I don't know if Red Dead's really. I don't know. I mean,
And
there's
then I gave
always an
him
appeal, right? And but this guy's
This low
from
shot.
10,
It's not
so
actually a low. It's a mid. but
maybe
you
they
know,
just
shoots the
didn't
ground.
know
And to me, this is
who to
great
bring
as a
back.
keep-out tool
There
to
was
just
not
get
a lot
it.
of characters
Like,
from
you
10
can
that
see-
people liked, you know? Aaron Black might have been a character people
He will
actually
go all the
liked.
way
I'm
back,
not sure.
and then he can start.
I didn't
kind of
care
this
for him
keep-out
that
game.
much, but you know, whatever.
It's a really, really. good
I
tool to
only
just
really
kind of
feel
keep
like
them away. Like
Mortal Kombat's mostly about the
opponent's
ninjas
trying to,
for
Kano's
me.
trying to do his command
Baraka,
grab,
Noob
you can just
Saibot,
back.
Sub-Zero.
And that also
Smoke?
complements,
Where's
you know,
Smoke,
he
man?
gets in
Gotta
when
get
he
that
wants,
guy
he can
back.
go for
I hear
speed.
Shang Tsung's back
wants
as
to get
DLC.
that
That's
guy.
really cool.
Yeah,
I like
skip town.
that.
He also has some really.
I don't know if anybody really
incredible,
cares so much about the Western
gear.
stuff, but well,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
I don't
mean,
want to give too much
he's
away
a
again.
character.
His hats are all amazing.
There could have been
He
a
has
lot worse
an-
they brought back.
I
They
know.
brought back
like
Kotal Khan, and he actually looks really good this time around.
Yes.
I think he looks
So
great.
let's go into his fatal blow because it's awesome. You know,
we've seen pieces of it in
Right.
trailers. Yeah.
but the
We haven't
beginning
seen
of it's
his
actually
fatal,
really
have we?
powerful because it's actually a projectile.
Oh shit.
I love him catching the coin at the end.
Catch at the end.
So he's
Yeah,
basically
I love
like
all of the
full
little
on.
trick shot type things we added to him.
He's
I mean, there
full
were
on
some in the
full
last one, too.
zoning,
He had to-
isn't he?
you could
Like,
throw
he
the coin
really
with the left
seems
hand
like
too,
he's
turn
got
that
all the
into,
tools for
obviously,
ranged.
uh,
I mean,
fatal
his
blow.
EX
Just
thing is
all
a
that sort of
projectile and
Annie Oakley
everything.
sort of Bill Hickok type stuff is really cool.
So with the fatal blow, a lot of them we wanted to really be good in this game, and the intos, like the attacks that go into it, are often very, very strong. Like, and you can see this one is great for beating zoning. Like you can see, because it's a full screen projectile, if Kano throws a knife, he has armor, so he's going to absorb the knife
Interesting.
and then get him. And
I
it's
mean,
very, very fast.
I guess he
The
looks
downside
better
is
than he
all
did
the
in
hits
10,
are high,
but
so if the opponent ducks it,
I don't know.
Aaron
I don't
Black's
think
gonna
I'll
be
pick
left
him up,
open,
but
he's gonna
it'll be
back
interesting
one
to
out,
see who
but
uses them.
If he sees your
how far
movement,
they
he's
can
looking
take it.
for it.
That's a weird
It's literally
thing where he's like
it's-
holding the
we want
gun
the
out
feeling
and
like
does
you're a
stuff.
quick draw guy.
I wonder
Like,
what
you're
that's
literally
gonna
sitting
be
there
like.
waiting, and then
Right.
you moved and you get shot up.
We have another loadout, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
I
more,
guess. I mean, they could be cashing it a bit. But, you know, it's also... I mean, Mortal Kombat's always been really good about doing its own thing because
Yeah,
it's
I'm a
Mortal
big fan of
Kombat.
the modern costume.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I like a cape.
Okay, yeah, maybe there's some
Someday
Red
I
Dead going
want
on
to have
here.
context where in my normal everyday life.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, that's,
Whatever.
That's going to be a tough game.
All right, so I gave him this new
Jesus
move,
Christ.
the Nether Beast Trap, which is actually the jaws
Oh,
of a Nether
shit.
Beast that he's made into a bear trap. If Kano
Oh,
steps
a
into
Nether
this-
Beast trap.
Nether Beast, right. And you can see he's put in a capture state. And the Amplify is really cool because he kicks it to him. So it becomes a low projectile. It scoots across the ground. And this obviously, you can imagine how this complements kind of his rifle stance. Like put it out here, now the opponent can't walk forward. He can go into this, start unloading, and they're going to have to use like a teleport. Maybe
So it looks
Kano
like
could
you
jump in
have
and
to
do
walk
air
forward?
ball,
You
and then
can't
Aaron Black
just
can
pull
be
the
ready
gun
to
out?
block it. It's
Oh,
a whole
shit.
meta based on kind of slowing the pace of the mid-range with that Nether Beast trap, which it lasts for a long time.
But it
It's
will
a-
break.
Yeah, it will break eventually. Then I gave him Scud Shot. So
Can
this
you
is a move where he
can
goes
you
into a quick
shoot
draw
it? Can you
stance, and
kick
here's
the
how it
trap?
works. This move is super, super cool. He will actually hold it,
Marketing is a huge
And
part.
shoot
I
a
can smell
projectile.
something like this from a mile
and I'm
away.
doing this automatically.
Well,
I'm
you
holding
might
for
got
hold
a
it,
point.
and I can choose when to let it go. And at any point, he can also amplify it, and then quick draw.
Damn.
So if you're standing here, say you have Nether Beast trap out, and he's going to start to throw knives, I can actually hold this, and he doesn't know when I'm going to amplify it, let it go, or actually hold it down. It's a really, really cool move.
Kind of counter zoning.
Yeah. I've never really seen counters anything like that
So
before. Pretty
it's a
neat.
parry, but only for projectiles? Is that what he's saying?
So that is
And you have
Aaron
to
Black.
amplify it to
Some
actually
other moves
shoot
we didn't
something?
show,
Yep.
obviously.
He's got some really interesting, really cool stuff we didn't show.
Oh, shit.
How about we go into one we probably should show a fatality.
We showed one for Kollector and Noob, so yeah, I think it'd be crazy not
So
to show
set
one.
that up real quick, and we'll chat about. We will have some. We have birthday shout-outs today.
We
get those?
do have birthday shout-outs today.
Let's hold off on those for now.
Then why'd you bring them up?
To make sure we had them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a cool
very excited
character.
to see the,
I won't
fatality.
talk too much shit
What is
because
your favorite
I don't know.
part
Maybe
of
he's
Erron?
good, but
To me,
He's definitely
it's
not on
gotta
my radar.
be the animations first command grabs. Like they are the trick shot stuff, and just anytime he's fanning the hammer, it's super cool.
Right. There's something about that sort of iconic pose when he's above.
I'm
somebody
still
who's sort of
tripping this
falling
guy
away.
doesn't have his hat
It's
on.
really neat.
He shows no mercy.
that's blowing my mind. And the variations for
Let's
tournament,
take a
two
watch- let's watch
variations
the
for
video
like
of this,
tournament play,
Kano.
right?
Yeah.
Ranked play.
I'm watching it.
That's wild. And they will release new variants as the game goes on. So, like, there could potentially be more than 3 variants per character
Ooh.
for every tournament. That's
Oh, you
pretty
get
crazy.
bodied.
Yeah, you think I'll win?
I wonder if they're gonna add new skills for everybody too. You know,
What
if they're gonna
did
add
they
new
roll?
variants, maybe they'll add brand new skills.
It's okay. You wasted the fatal blow.
Showing
Don't worry,
Kano.
everyone.
Don't worry. Medium's
I
not
like
gonna beat
his.
Steve,
I like
everybody.
his shit.
never
He's
know.
actually got a good one. The EX ray is pretty good.
That's
Fatally
true.
blown.
This end of round's tremendous.
What did you just shoot down a bird?
Oh,
Damn.
if I lose.
Then that's on. Do you remember the input?
I do.
All right, here we go. He's got the weird goo. Oh boy.
Fatality. Erron Black wins.
I love the piece of jaw.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Yeah.
Oh man, super cool.
All right, that guy
Oh,
sucks.
no.
Moving on.
Yeah.
There go the controller.
That was
Character
really bad for
sucks.
Kano.
Moving along.
No, I'm just put it over here for now.
This is coming from the
let's
guy
do
who liked
like we
Baraka's
like to do birthday
fucking
shoutouts.
second fatal.
Shout out.
My favorite.
At least he's got a bunch of swords, right? That guy.
All right, so birthday shout outs.
That's kinda lame.
This one's good.
He a little jar of
who's
jizz.
that
Let me
nine?
just put that on the ground.
Good old little.
Here you go. Now I'm gonna put your face in this
Red Sky.
jizz.
James Castleman. Good old James. Hey, James.
Fucked up.
Joshua
Hey, is there anything
Gray.
else?
Happy
Do you guys
birthday,
know if there's
Joshua
anything else
Gray.
with this shit?
And
Is it pretty much over?
Angelica, future Mrs.
Let's kind of
Mrs.
scroll
Busy
through.
Davis.
There's like a fighter
I
scene.
have
I'll
one.
pick it up.
Yeah.
Oh
But,
yeah.
My father.
you know, I gotta get ready
Oh,
for
that's
work
very sweet of
soon.
you.
Awesome.
I don't care about no birthdays. No birthdays. Here
For
we
sure.
go. Let's see
I
some
really
fights.
enjoy them.
It's always nice seeing these guys throw it around. This dude's
You
Jade.
got heated arms up, and that's going to be the crushing blow.
Oh, I'm not ready for this.
You're a huge fan of the 4-3-3, 1+3.
I like the stage,
The
too.
ability
It's a pretty
to
decent
1+3.
I like the spikes
It goes
coming up
overhead.
and down
It's
randomly.
great. I really like how you use it in pressure. And
Got your Shaolin
the
monks
crushing
in
blow
the
is
back.
awesome, having the heated arms.
Okay. Apparently, I need to stand up for that.
This is looking dominating. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh.
Why'd he recover from that?
And Derek's fatal blow could possibly kill. Good throw tech. There is absolutely no chance that was on purpose. That was on purpose. All right, both have fatal blow. Now Jax's fatal blow.
Oh, come on now.
I don't know about that.
I take the win. I take the round.
That's
with
gonna
Jax.
be so irritating.
He was really ready to use his fatal blow.
You're gonna get fatal blown like all the time, right?
I'll
It's
take the
such
round
a okay, everybody,
Dirk, what do you think?
stop
Whoa,
playing
he
the
was going
game.
ham.
Wait for the fatal blow. Okay, he lost it or he did it and it landed. Okay,
power
let's play
station
the
is
normal
spoken.
game now. You know,
Now normally
It
Derek
just
does a really
pauses
good job of
everything.
running Tyler out, but
like okay,
Jax,
fatal
like,
blow.
Tyler's-
It pauses things like
man.
way more than like rage arts, right? Rage arts. That shit
Oh. one
doesn't
interesting thing about
pause
that
the
dash
game
punch move
because
is
there's
on
like a
full
way
screen,
of
if only
avoiding
the
those
second
a
part
lot of
starts
the
to hit,
time.
it's actually a
Sidestep
throw.
or
And
duck
it's
or
really
something
fast,
like that.
and it can absolutely
Block
put you off
punish.
guard.
It doesn't, but you don't
So if you
really
can
like.
actually- there you do.
I don't know.
That
For some
part is
reason
actually
in
like
Tekken,
it's
nobody
almost
really
like a command grab. So if you space it
highly
out, you can really
thinks
catch
of
people
that
who are
rage arc.
trying to block.
You know,
'cause they're
they
afraid
just
of
or and you don't even need to do it. You can do rage drive instead.
whatever.
But for some reason in this game, it's just like these fatal blows.
Yeah, that was you were overwhelmed.
I was.
They just totally stop everything
Now,
from happening.
one
You
thing
just
I'll
got to
give
be
props
so
for is you're
careful
unflappable.
about them, especially if you
You're
both
just gonna
have
play
your
your
fatal
game.
blows available.
So even though the first game
because it's
didn't
gonna
go
kill
well,
if it lands.
you're not the type
Same
of player,
damn thing.
right? Yeah, you're just
I'm just gonna try and figure out what he's doing, and that's not working.
that is not what you're gonna do.
No,
You're
I'm
gonna
just
mash and zone.
Well, his
But the nice
hands are
thing is,
steaming
it's
hot.
good
Yeah, he's
not
got
to
really
do that.
cool.
A lot of
Jax
people
is looking really
work
nice. Like
themselves
they
into a
actually
shoot and
buffed him up
overadjust.
a lot with that whole
Not this
stuff.
guy.
Right.
Not
He
this
looks
guy.
more
Do it.
interesting.
Let's do it.
He's always been kind of cool, but yeah, I mean, he was a straightforward character, right? He just punched the shit out of you, which was fine, and he had weird big robot arms. Now he actually gets to like integrate those in unique ways. He's got a projectile out of him. He seems very interesting.
In combat, our true selves are revealed.
All right. Put your cards on the table.
He looks so awesome.
Old Jax is one of my favorite.
And they
faces.
even gave him a
He just
grenade
has a
launcher
perpetual on
too,
gold
on
with his
top
shit.
of having these
Great.
cool arms. You can never go wrong with some demolition.
Oh, through a dead body. You know, Jade as
He
an
was partly
assassin.
alive, I think.
Was he? Oh, that's good. Well, he's not anymore. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. That is so fast. I really like the use of Jade's down 4. I think, in my opinion, it's definitely her best down normally. It goes under a lot of stuff. It's got really good range.
Man, I'm thinking about the Noob Cybot so much, though. That was really cool.
Wow, it's
Man, he looked good. Noob looked good.
I really
Baraka
like the
looks
new,
great. I just
after the
can't
gotcha,
wait. I
kept him in
can't
the
wait
corner.
to actually see.
Oh, fatal blow. This
I
is,
can't wait to actually get my hands on it. I want to play Baraka.
Alright,
I
you're
want
gonna
to
have to
play
mix some of
Noob. I
those
just
together.
want to see what their
You're gonna have to go to
variations
plan
are
B.
online.
Maybe.
What are their ranked variations? What moveset are they going to
Goes to the
be,
glaive.
stuck
That's
with
what
for
my plan B
tournaments?
would be too. Yeah,
I don't know if I'm
definitely
going to
like
do
this.
player
Keep it
matches. I mean,
simple.
I like,
Yeah,
playing
this
the
is a good plan
game
B.
kind of as it's intended.
Wiggle stick.
And messing with people's skill
That stick is
sets
so wiggly.
and moves. I mean, it kind of feels like you're not playing it that way, right? I'm going to turn this down a little bit. There's really,
Oh, now he's in. Let's see if
there's
he's out
nothing really
again.
to learn at this point.
Very
But
smart.
yeah,
Pushing her to the
I don't
corner.
know. I feel like changing a person's special
Okay, down four,
moves. You're
good,
no
good.
longer really playing
Ian
it
Jackson's advance is normal.
the way
Oh,
that they
very good
intended you to
uppercut.
play it, right? The
Okay,
aspect
alright.
of balance
You gotta watch
in
out
a
for that
fighting
fatal blow.
game comes
Tyler
down to
has
what a
100%
character has
success rate of
access
hitting
to.
that fatal blow.
And when you make a
I've
list,
never seen it
and then
not
you get to
hit. I think I'm
choose
the
from
only
that
person on
list,
Earth
rather
ever
than
done
have
that.
the whole list
See?
available for your match.
God.
I mean, it
It's
just
over.
changes a lot of the. I don't know. It feels weird to me. It feels like it's not going to be a good
And I
idea.
was trying to get back, and
Because you're not going to be able to balance shit well. But maybe it is balanced. I don't know.
I
It just
thought,
doesn't quite
oh,
strike me
I'll
as
look
that
for
great.
movement, then block. Nope.
Punch the clock.
I'll look for movement, and then
No,
duck.
I will move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Do
good.
you want another match?
Yeah, I will never say no.
One more match.
Wait, so what if I win?
Best
then
out
is
of
it
3.
2-1?
Well, if you win, it's still over. I'm just giving you like a comeback match.
I'm still.
Best 2
Tyler's
out
the
of 3.
worst at one more match I've ever seen. in
Just
my
one more
life.
lane.
Is it bad or is it good though?
It's just,
good. I like
it's just
playing.
Yeah, I mean,
a match
I'll
of
be like,
3,
oh, I have
then,
a
I
meeting
guess.
at 3, and then we're done
Whatever.
at 3:45.
That was weird. I thought the other guy was playing Jade. I didn't realize.
So you're telling people on stream that you
I thought the
missed
dude with the weird
But it's
hat
the
was the
play.
big Jade player, but maybe I was
I like
wrong.
That's just how good the game is. How are you not pre-ordering? Access to Shao Kahn, April 23rd.
Jax does
Oh.
look good though. I like him.
I've never seen an overhead.
Yeah, I
kick
mean
from
we're
him.
not far from this game either,
know.
man. It's 22nd, 23rd, or some shit like that.
Okay, here you go though. Jax can make this comeback easily though.
But he's not.
I didn't. Just walk it down.
One thing you might notice.
It's
you
gonna
know,
be
we
hard for
always
me to
do,
play too, man. I don't have footsies either.
iterative
Like
changes
I've never
and
really
balance,
figured
you
that
know,
shit
just
out.
like- this
I
is
was
kinda
trash
when
at Street
things
Fighter
change
5 too.
around, Pops change, frame didn't change.
Like,
Jade's forward too.
this
actually
is gonna be
pops
weird.
up.
I never really
You
got
got
that
it. There you see.
Gutek shimmy down,
Oh,
right?
well,
I never
assume that you gotta- yeah,
I never got it in my
you gotta
brain
go
how
like,
it
I would do
works,
back
right?
three,
Because
four,
I
three,
go
shadow
online
kick.
and these
Get a
dudes
decent amount of
just
damage
hit
off it
buttons,
over.
and it's
Sometimes I
like
go into, wiggle
I
stick
try and do a
to-
shimmy and I get blown up because the dude's just hitting buttons. It's
So
like
there's
this
always a
is
little bit of
fucked
things that
up.
you
How do
can
I
learn
use this
on it.
damn
That's why
shimmy?
The beta was a
Shit
taste of
is
the game,
tough.
but it's not the final game.
If this is gonna be like footsie land, like I don't even know.
Itching to
This is
meet.
gonna be awkward.
Had to
What's up,
take that.
Fragus? Not pre-ordering?
Yeah.
You're not down,
that
huh?
makes sense.
What about it doesn't seem to be tickling your fancy? Is it because you don't like
I
the
love
whole
the clap he does
footsie
in
idea
it
or
as well.
something?
The
Because
little fun
I think
nod
it's.
to
I'm
the
kind of
face
with you in that it's a really weird thing to see in Mortal Kombat. I'm not used to it. I'm interested in seeing how it actually plays
Jade
out,
is
but
ready-made to deal with downtowns, though.
you're bitter? I'm just bitter? No smoke? Are you a Rain main?
Come on.
I feel you on that one.
Oh, every time he hits
I'm
you
a
with that,
bitter
it's like he's
gamer.
gonna get 3 of them back to back.
It is.
Well, that's cool. I'm kind of a jaded gamer, so it's all good. No, I got smoke.
Good info.
Well, you got a
You're in
smoke.
trouble.
I don't know if you
you
got
have your
smoke
fatal
in the
blow, though.
game,
Thanks.
but
I don't know if it's
yeah, I don't know. I mean, the game should be fun. Here's the thing.
Oh my gosh,
it.
man, Sam.
We're gonna have a fun time, whether we're actually enjoying the game or we're talking a lot of shit about the game. That's my objective. I want to talk endless amounts of trash for this game. Hey, thanks for that follow. That's the thing. It's a brand new game. It's Mortal Kombat. It's guaranteed
Yeah, I agree.
laughs. All right, it's
I see one point
guaranteed.
you said, like, I got
We're gonna
another
have
one
the
second.
funnest time,
Normally I have
either
like, oh,
enjoying the
So
game
that thing I do.
or
the
talking a
punch
bunch
stuff,
of shit about the game. It's gonna be
It's hard
perfect
to
whether or
block.
not
Like, me and-
it's a good
me and
game or
Bert
not.
actually
We're gonna have a
played-
good time
I
on
don't
stream
like
at the
mirror
very
matches. We
least.
played mirror match today during lunch, and I had a
But
blast.
I do hope
Like,
it
we were
is
pretty
actually a
even. Like, it was
good
just
competitive
stupid fun.
game.
Yeah, it's the first time I played.
You know,
this.
I hope.
Yeah, I know.
I hope that somehow.
You got it.
You've done this many times. We where you
it doesn't
sneak a
do what
character in,
Injustice did.
a la
You know what I mean?
Supergirl
I
from
hope
last year. So
somehow
I
it
think I
catches
deserve to throw
on.
a character in on you.
There's a nice long tournament for it. I hope it's more
so now- so it
interesting
is
than
now
10
officially
was, because
4-4.
10 tournament, I don't know.
1,100.
Especially in that
Check
last
the-
season for
check
10
the
with
tape.
like Alien and shit. Like that
So,
just,
and these are
it really
tape.
ruined it.
So
It
next
really
week,
was just not
sure of the
interesting.
day
at that
yet. We'll
point.
always kind of let you guys know midweek.
I'm beyond hype.
So I'm not. we
I
can't
think
tell
it'll
a
be
lot about
okay
it.
though. It'll at least be
I don't
fun
wanna
to
give things
play.
But I
At the
do
start,
want
we'll all
to
do our
give
fatals
one
and then we'll move on, I guess.
Well, it's just because we've been getting a lot.
Gotta do the fatal,
We have a-
bro.
we have a
Anyway,
pro
say
player
thanks for that
right now
follow, and thank
who is very
it's
excited about
DJ
it.
Nasty
very
for the
passionate
follow as
Very
well. I
passionate
appreciate
about his
it.
particular character.
Flush this series
That
already,
character,
man. You're
Devorah,
such a shithead,
That
too.
character
You know
is
that?
next week.
And
Huge
I've been
shithead.
playing her for a while now.
Don't ban him.
She was my favorite character we introduced in the last game.
Yep.
How much do we got left of this? Is this pretty much over?
All
Oh yeah, it's over. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
So, 3 characters again next week.
my gosh.
Hope to show off that Baraka statue like we talked about earlier.
Yep.
We will definitely show Devorah. Not talking about anything else. We're going to show 2 other characters after that. Matt Burke, thank you so much today.
So we're getting another 3 characters next week. So it sounded like Baraka, Devorah, and then some third guy, huh? Crazy. All right. Cool. Yeah. Well, I got everybody I wanted, man. I look forward. If he's talking about Baraka next, well, they already showed Baraka though. Why would they show Baraka again? That's really weird. Unless maybe he wanted to. Maybe he was just making a comment about something else. Maybe they're. It sounded like he wanted to reveal some sort of Baraka statue. Whatever. Whatever the deal is. I'm happy. I got Noob and I got Baraka. So we're going to play the game and fucking jizz all over the screen. You know, that's all we need to do. We're just going to fatal the bro and that'll be that. They're really happy with the art on Baraka, I get that feeling. He looks good. I mean, Baraka looks great, actually. I think they did a really good job with him. I'm just concerned about the variant. So here's the thing, right? I watched a lot of the beta. I didn't play the beta, but I was watching a lot of dudes play the beta. And granted, there's only 4 characters available, and I guess it was kind of on a rotating thing, sorta. We only had so many characters, right? So Baraka was in there, and Baraka was getting absolutely clowned on by projectiles unless he had a certain combination of skills that you had to choose. You had to create the variation for. So now that we know that ranked match and tournament match has 2 variations, we have to hope that Baraka has... Well, we have 2 hopes. We have to hope that he has one variation that has both of those skills in it. Or we have to hope that the domination of projectiles that we were seeing in the beta really isn't that dominant. Which might be the case because of all the characters actually being available. Might change that. But in terms of Baraka himself, I feel like if projectiles are as strong as they look like they are from all these reveals and everything, he needs his moveset in order to... He needs that moveset in order to handle that stuff. In order to compete, effectively. He needs those 2 specific moves. I don't know what they are. It was a while ago and shit like that. It was just something I was hearing, and it was an interesting note that kind of stuck in my head that not a lot of people were playing Baraka during the betas. He was really, like, the first beta he was there for a while, and then nobody played him. Nobody was seeing him. So I don't know. I'm a little bit worried that maybe that is something that's going to hold him down, and now that he only has 2 variations, maybe in the future when they add more variations, they will address something like that. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what they mean, that they will see how things go with 2 variations, and then they will create variation based on what that character needs from the meta. At least that's how I would interpret this, is how they would want to do that. Which is not a horrible idea, but I don't know. It's a very strange system. I just feel weird having characters that you could change their moves. It's very strange. In any case, listen, I gotta get going to work. I gotta slam down some food. I gotta go to work. My work schedule is totally fucked up, all right, for the next couple of days, because I gotta take care of a pal. He broke his car. So I gotta get him home, which is like another hour and a half out of my existence, which means it's fucking hard to get back here. Fuck work, quit. I'll give you an extra $5 a month. Jesus Christ. Why do I feel like I'm being solicited by the homeless guy behind the Walgreens? He's like, hey, $5 and I'll get a dick sucked. I'm like, $5? I'm being solicited by the homeless man behind Walgreens right now. $5, huh? You realize I'm making more money with this job than I've ever made in my life, right? You realize it's the most financially productive job I've ever had. And you want me to quit that job to be a full-time streamer, hang out with you fucking losers all day, so that you can give me an extra $5. I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a pretty strong part of me that wants to do that. You realize that, right? You're actually playing on the part of me that actually really wants to do that. That's the problem. I would happily, in like a universe where I didn't actually have a brain that could calculate the future, I would totally do that. Yeah, you're the exception, Monica. The rest of these fucking jackasses, fuck all of them. Especially these two guys that followed, Fragus and Nasty. Fuck those guys the most. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys for following. I really appreciate it. You got charisma? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I just love talking shit about games. I'm old as shit, right? I'm 34. Fucking, I've been around forever. I've been streaming the last 5 years. I love talking shit about video games. I love just talking anything about video games. It just so happens that the internet is full of people that hate video games. So it's easier to relate with you guys if I hate video games with you. And then every once in a while, a cool game pops up like Devil May Cry 5. And we're like jizzing buckets all over the walls and shit, you know? It's so amazing. And then, I don't know, we don't have another thing for a few years. But in any case, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me. I haven't streamed in a while, so it's great to be able to see some people. I'll catch you guys next time. I don't think it's going to be tomorrow because I got so much shit to do. But I'll try and be back as soon as I can. We'll get some more Sekiro in that ass. And then we'll go and play some Division 2. I'm on World Tier 5. I just got to gear it up. A nice gear. Go into Dark Zone. Start poning on some nubs. And then we'll just go from there. Mortal Kombat, whenever that comes out. It's going to be some good times. You guys have a wonderful day, all right? Thanks for hanging out. Man, that Noob Saibot.